Hello.
Evening.
How you doing?
Right, thanks.
Fantastic. Great to see you.
Yeah.
Hello, lovely Deb.
Hello.
How are you, beauty?
I'm good, and you?
Good. Really good.
I'm gonna order myself that webcam tonight.
Oh, bless you.
So you may see me way better. You may see me way better.
I can see you really well anyway. So you don't need to necessarily if it saves you some pennies, because I can see you really, really well.
Well, it's just when it turns off, right?
Yeah, then it's not such a good thing. So you could get a little GoPro, because a GoPro talks to your Mac as well, and that way you've got something that's not just a webcam, but it's a bit more expensive, but it's really good quality.
Cool.
But anyway, just food for thought.
Do you have one?
I do.
Very cool.
Ta-da!
Oh, very cool. Is that what you do when you're tumbling down the hill?
Yep. That's exactly what I do. Haircut looks amazing, lovely Ellie. Shaking that hair. Lovely Spidey, hello.
No haircut here. Hi.
Yeah, none here either. It's like proper lockdown hair going on. My hair's just going to stay in a plait until the 7th of May. Really, it's the first appointment I could get. And I booked that a month ago. I need a mother-in-law who can cut hair. Exactly. Right, you kids, let's do this. We are working hippie things today. Hippie things and inversions. Hey, Liz is joining us. Lovely. Right, I will mute you all. We are recording. I owe you 2 links from last week as well already. I do have them. It's not that I don't have them. I just haven't sent them. Sorry. Lackadaisical. Lovely Liz. Hello. Okay. There she is. Yay. Oh, we're almost wearing the same colour. Exactly. Right, everyone. We are good to go. Fantastic. Right. My hot water bottle and my hot drink. Okay, sitting up tall. It's nice when you plonk your bum onto a hot water bottle. Like you, Jen, it's just so cold. It is just so cold. Oh, before we go any further, slippy slidey things. You'll need a slippy slidey thing. If you haven't got a slippy slidey thing, there is an alternative. So don't have no fear. You won't not be doing nothing. Right. So sit up tall. Great to see you all. I'm going to take a snapshot of everybody, if I may, just for me. Just for me. Just for me. Close your eyes. And start to breathe deeply. Ground down through tailbone, through sit bones. And really, really allow yourself to arrive on the mat. And make this internal shift of stepping into your yoga space. So your sacred space. And I'd like to continue working with skin boundaries. It's such a massive intent. Just doing a couple of classes on it, with it, using it, it's not enough. So I'd like to continue working with skin boundaries. If skin boundaries does not work for you and you have a specific intent that you would like to work with this evening, then go ahead and work with that. Now, skin boundaries as an intent, you're going to go with that tonight. Feeling into the sensations in and around the skin. So using your breath to sensate, to feel this container that is you. Becoming aware of the outline of the body, the shape of the body, And in particular, honing in on those areas where there is disconnect, where there is a feeling of hiding or just less feeling, perhaps. Might be one area, it might be more areas. You can either pick one area or maybe feel we're working with all the areas a little, just checking in on them. Using your breath to sensate, and then open your eyes. Our pranayama this evening is Surya and Chandra Bedna. So we inhale through the left, hold the breath, exhale right. Then we go back to the left. Inhale left, hold the breath, exhale right. You can do this in cross-legged with the left foot in front, or you can do this in knee pile. So with your left knee on top of your right knee. Or you can do half knee pile, so you're straightening out the right leg and bending the left leg. Left hand comes up. We're folding down the first finger and the middle finger. We are doing 4 rounds on each side. The pattern is inhale 8, hold 8, exhale 8. So exhale all the air out where you are now. And then close off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for the count of 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils off. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off the left nostril. Exhale through the right nostril. So you can sit in knee pile or cross-legged beauty. Belly. And then pull the belly in at the bottom of the exhale. Now close off the right nostril with your ring finger again. Inhale through the left nostril for the count of 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off both nostrils. Hold for the count of 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the right nostril for the count of 8. Feet are active. Anchoring down through the sit bones. Pull the belly in at the bottom of the exhale. Close off the right nostril. Inhale, left nostril, count of 8. Hold the breath. Hold both nostrils closed. Count for 8. Close off left nostril. Exhale right for the count of 8. Pull belly in at the bottom of the in. Exhale. Close off right. Inhale left for the count of 8. Spread the ribs. Feel for sensating the skin. Feeling into the shape of your body. Hold the breath for 8. Close off left. Exhale right for 8. And then release. Change your knee pile. Bring the right knee on top. And then bringing up your right hand, folding down your first finger and your ring finger. First finger and middle finger. Exhale all the air out wherever you are in your breath now. Close off the left nostril. Inhale through the right nostril for the count of 8. Hold the breath for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the jaw. Exhale left nostril for the count of 8. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Close off right nostril. Close off left nostril. Inhale right nostril for the count of 8. Really feeling for the outline of your skin. Close both nostrils off. Hold for 8. Feeling out those areas that are maybe offline or feeling a little bit more distant in the skin. Maybe there's a hole there. Maybe you can feel yourself leaking out or stuff leaking in that you don't want to have. Exhale left for 8. And then close off left. Inhale right for 8. feet active. Anchor down through sit bones, sit up tall. Hold the breath for 8. Relax the jaw, forehead, space between the eyebrows. Exhale left for 8. Pull the belly in at the bottom of the exhale. Feeling for your shape in the space, outline of your body. Close off left, inhale right for 8. Last round. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Really start feeling for going inside. And then exhale left for 8. And then release. Coming into a half lotus spinal twist or cross-legged spinal twist. So half lotus spinal twist or cross-legged. If you're doing cross-legged, left shin in front, right hand behind the knee on the thigh, left hand comes behind you. Half lotus spinal twist, left foot on top of right thigh, left hand reaches around, grabs hold of foot or ankle, and then the right hand is behind the knee on the thigh side. So you're inhaling, lifting tall through the spine. Exhaling, feeling for grounding down through both sit bones. Lovely, Ellie. Turn your head to face your sternum, lovely Liz. So the front of your chest, yes, so that the mid-axis of your back is doing this twist rather than your neck. Super. Both shoulders, ease them down the back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, gently tuck the tailbone under. Notice what happens. Inhale, release, come back to center. You're either doing shoelace, twisting shoelace to the foot, or what you can do is twisting half shoelace to the foot. Okay, so either you're doing half shoelace or shoelace. Shoelace is left shin on top of right shin. Half shoelace, left foot to the inside of the right leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the left side. And as you exhale, you're twisting over towards the foot. If you're in half shoelace, you can gently press foot and thigh towards each other. If you're working with full shoelace, but your hips aren't quite open, what you can do is put a block in front of your right shin and then put the foot there. Put the foot on top of the block rather than on top of the knee. It gives you a bit more space there. Feeling for moving both shoulders away from the ears. Relaxing the jaw, the forehead, the space between the eyebrows. If you feel like you are clenching and gripping in your hips, feel for letting go. Inhale, come back to center. Twisting shoelace over the thigh. So if you're in half shoelace, you're coming over the thigh as well. Nice, Spidey. That's it. So you're twisting over the thigh now. Again, feeling for keeping that right sit bone on the ground. If your arm and thigh are in contact with each other, you could gently press each towards each other so you get a little bit more kind of resistance going on. You could go for a bit more release through the hip. Notice the shape of your skin as you're in these twists. Inhale, come on up, push the head up. Half knee pile forward bend, so you're straightening your right leg. Left knee on top of right knee. And then you're coming into a forward bend, so half shoelace forward bend. Imagine that my hand is against the ball of your foot and you are pushing the ball of your foot into my hand and I am pushing back. Feel for that lovely bit of resistance, relaxing the head down. Inhale, lift out of the lower back. Exhale, ease shoulders down the back. Inhale, activate the inside edge of that straight leg. So you're really pushing through the ball of that foot. As you exhale, let go in the hips. Inhale, walk the hands up. Cradle the head, push the head up. Let's change sides. Half lotus, spinal twist or cross-legged spinal twist with the right shin on top or foot on the thigh. So cross-legged, right foot in front, left hand behind the knee, right hand reaches behind you. Half lotus, right foot on top of the thigh, right hand reaches around behind you. You're grabbing hold of the foot, the ankle, the shin, left hand behind the knee. You're inhaling, lifting and lengthening. Exhaling to great with the head there, Liz. Super lovely. Jen, lift your chin slightly. Yeah, now move your head back slightly. Ah, yeah, now lift up tall. That's it. Lovely, Ellie. Nice there, Deb. Easing both shoulders down the back. Great there, Spidey. Inhale, come back to center. Twisting shoelace over the foot or half shoelace over the foot. So as I said, if you're working towards shoelace, have your left chin straight, have a block or something that you can pop your foot up on, put it in front of you, and then put the right foot on top of that. So it's kind of a very wide shoelace. Okay, just feel for that. If that's not working, and you're straightening out the left leg, right foot to the inside of the leg. Okay. Inhale, lengthen through the right side. And then as you exhale, twist over towards the left. So you're coming over the foot. If foot and arm are in contact with each other, then gently press them towards each other. Great there, Spidey. Lovely. That's it, Deb. Really nice. Yes, good job, Jen. So you're feeling for anchoring down to the right sit bone. The right sit bone is gonna want to come up. Feel for that. That's it, Liz. Inhale, come on up, cradle the head. As you exhale, come over the thigh. So you're now twisting towards the right. One side is very likely to feel tighter than the other. Feel for breathing through that tension. Sometimes it's really nice to label stuff as well, like, notice tension, right thigh, and then breathe into it and through it. Just helps you to let go more. When you bring your focus, as we do when we do the diaphragmatic optimization, you know how powerful your breath is. Inhale, come on up, cradle the head in the hands, straighten out your left leg, half knee pile forward bend, so left knee on top of right with the right leg straight, right knee on top of left with the left leg straight, and then you come into a forward bend. Half knee pile forward bend. Again, relaxing chin to chest. Activating both feet. Nice, Jen. Yeah. Inhale, walk your hands up, cradle the head in the hand, push the head up. Lay on your backs. We are doing TVA with heel strike and or a block. If you don't have a block, it doesn't matter. You can just reach the arms up and bring the arms back. Okay, so TVA with heel strike and a block or knot between the forearms. So laying down on your backs. And then, if you have a block goes this way between the forearms. Okay, if you don't have a block, then you're reaching your arms up. You're still going to do the motion with the arms. Okay, pick the feet up off the floor. Reach the arms up parallel, either block between the forearms or not. Heels a little bit lower than the knees. Take a very large ballooning breath into the lower back. As you exhale, lower the left heel down, reach the arms above you, squeeze a block if you've got one. Gently tap the floor with the heel. Keep it there. It's almost like you're hovering it over the floor. Pull the belly down. Inhale back to center. Lift the block in the arms. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Exhale, lower the right heel. Bring the arms above you so you're lengthening with those arms. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone, squeeze sit bones. Exhale, lower left heel. Bring the arms above you. Thumbs might touch the floor. Keep that lower back pressed down. Gently hover or gently touch the floor with the left heel. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. Squeeze the sit bones. Exhale, lower right heel down. Reach the arms and thumbs above you. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone. Squeeze sit bones. Lovely, Ellie. Exhale, lower left heel down. Reach the arms up. Pull belly muscles down. That's it, Liz. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. So the legs stay bent, remember? Exhale, right heel. Tap it down. The knees bent. Still at 90 degrees. Reach the arms up. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Final round. Hold the breath. Squeeze sit bones. Curl tailbone. Exhale, lower left heel, reach the arms up, pull belly muscles down, keep the lower back pressed down. Inhale back to center, hold the breath. Curl the tailbone, press the lower back down. Exhale, lower the right heel, reach the arms above you, pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center, head and shoulders down, feet down. Great work. Clasp your hands behind your head, elbow to knee. Pick the feet up off the floor, heels a little bit lower than the knees. Feel into your skin. Feel the areas of the skin that are touching the ground. Feel the areas where the air is wrapping around the skin. Inhale into lower back. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Send the elbows towards the left thigh. Straighten the right leg, 45 degrees off the floor, pull belly down. Inhale back to center, bend both knees, hold the breath, press top rim of sacrum down, curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows towards the right knee, straighten the left leg. Curl tailbone a second time here, pull the belly down. Inhale back to center, hold the breath, curl the tailbone. Exhale, both elbows towards left knee, straighten the right leg. Lovely reach through the right leg, Deb. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center, hold the breath. Curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows towards right knee. Straighten the left leg. Curl tailbone a second time. Pull belly muscles down. Again, good lift in the shoulder blades, Deb. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to left knee. Reach the right leg. That's it. Great, Liz. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. Exhale, both elbows towards right knee. Straight. Great lift, Jenny. Lovely. Straighten the left leg. Pull belly muscles down. Huge inhale. Back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to left knee. Straighten the right leg. Lovely reach with elbows. Ellie, pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Lower back, press it down. Curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to right knee. Straighten the left leg. Lovely pace, Spidey. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center. Final round here. Hold the breath. Lower back, press it down. Squeeze sit bones. Exhale, both elbows to left knee. Straighten the right leg. Bring your left knee back towards the hip. Lovely, Liz. That's it. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Lower back. Keep it pressed down. Give the sit bones a squeeze. Exhale, both elbows towards your right knee. Reach through the left leg. Left leg is 45 degrees. Pull belly muscles down. Nice twist there, Jen. Inhale back to center. Head and shoulders down. Feet down. Great work. We are coming into hips. So no hip session would be a hip session if we weren't doing Brolga. So Brolga. Let's go into that one. Clasping those hands behind the head again. Picking the feet up off the floor. Knees over hips. So for this, remember, anytime these abs get too much, then bring the heels to the bum or pop the feet down, okay? So gauge what you need and use your skin to help you feel what you need. Sensate in your skin. Notice your skin. Notice the edges of you. It's fascinating. Pick the feet up off the floor. Knees over hips. Heels a little bit lower than the knees. Inhale into the lower back. Hold the breath. Press the back down. Curl the tailbone. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Elbows towards your left thigh. Straighten the right leg straight up. Inhale, torso back to center. Grab hold of the left foot. Left foot to the inside of the right thigh. As you exhale, either hold the foot there or put the hand back behind the head if the foot will stay. Exhale, send the elbows up. Traction the right leg up with the left heel and foot. Pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Bend the knees. Squeeze sit bones, curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to right knee. Straighten the left leg. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale, put the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Torso's back to center. Exhale, press foot and thigh towards each other. Lift the elbows skywards. Unlock the shoulders. Pull the belly muscles down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. Squeeze sit bones. Exhale, both elbows towards left thigh. Straighten the right leg straight up. Good reach there. Pull belly down. Inhale, left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Exhale, squeeze foot and thigh towards each other. Traction the right leg up. Pull belly down. Great, Ellie. Great lift in shoulders. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Squeeze the sit bones. Exhale, both elbows towards your right knee. Straighten the left leg straight up. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale, right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Exhale, press foot and thigh towards each other. Lift the elbows skywards. Lift the leg, traction the thigh up. Pull belly muscles down. It's a great traction, Spidey. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone. Press that lower back down. Exhale, both elbows towards your left knee. Straighten the right leg straight up. Curl tailbone a second time. Pull the belly down. Lovely, Jen. Inhale, left foot to the inside of the right thigh. That's super, Liz. Exhale, press foot and thigh towards each other. Traction the right leg up using the heel. Pull belly down. Great, Ellie. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. Press the lower back down. Exhale, both elbows to right knee. Straighten the left leg. Great lift in both shoulder blades again. Inhale, right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Exhale, press foot and thigh towards each other. Traction the leg up. Lift the elbow. Lift the shoulder blade. Dips. Relax the jaw. Pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders down. Feet down. Super, super work. Now use your breath. Feel into the sensations of the belly. Feel into the sensations of your skin. Your container. It contains all this energy. Bridge with a roll or a block between the thighs and wrist stretches. So grab your roll or your block. So the roll goes about, or the block, halfway between knees and sit bones. So it's not at your pubic bone. So I've got both my hands underneath my roll, between my pubic bone and where my roll is positioned. Okay, so it's not at the pubic bone. Knees and heels in alignment with each other. Activate the feet so you're picking all of the toes up. That's it. Perfect, Liz. Hands or palms up. Take a big inhale. Press the back down. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, lift pelvis, lower mid, upper back into bridge pose. Push down through the inside edges of those feet as you breathe in, tucking the tailbone up. Exhale, relax both sides of the shoulders, both sides of the neck. Bring the arms up above you. Turn them so thumbs are facing outwards. Inhale, grab hold of the little finger on the left hand. Exhale, draw the little finger back. Send thumb away from little finger. Open the finger bones. Inhale, grab hold of the ring finger. Exhale, draw the ring finger back. Inhale, grab hold of the middle finger. Exhale, draw middle finger back. Send thumb away from little finger. Grab hold of the index finger. Huge inhale into index finger. Exhale, draw index finger back towards the wrist. Grab hold of the thumb. Tuck the tailbone. Activate the feet. Inhale into thumb. Exhale, draw the thumb back towards the wrist. Change hands. Inhale, grab hold of the little finger on the right hand. Lovely. Exhale, draw the little finger back. Grab hold of the ring finger. Inhale into ring finger. And then as you exhale, draw the ring finger back. Grab hold of the middle finger. Squeeze your prop. Inhale into middle finger. Exhale, draw middle finger back. Grab hold of the index finger. Huge inhale into index finger. Exhale, draw index finger back. Move shoulders away from the ears. Grab hold of the thumb. Inhale into thumb. Relax both sides of the neck. Space between the molars. Exhale, draw the thumb back towards the wrist. Stage 3. Hands are staying up. Palms are facing the knees. Big inhale. Spread the fingers like 50%. Bring little finger in. Ring middle first. Wrap the thumb around the fingers. Squeeze your prop. Exhale, knuckles to the floor. I love your prop there, Liz. Inhale, open the hands. Hands are facing each other. Bring the thumb in. Wrap each individual finger around the thumb. Gentle squeeze. Exhale, knuckles towards the knees. Lovely. Great active feet, Jen. Inhale, open the hands. Hands are facing forwards, facing the knees. Bring little finger in. Ring middle first. Wrap the thumb around the fingers. Gentle squeeze. Exhale, knuckles to the knees. Good job, Deb. Lovely, Spidey. Inhale, open the hands. Hands are facing each other, palm to palm. Bring the thumb in. Wrap each individual finger around the thumb. Gentle squeeze. Exhale, knuckles to the knees. Great. So stay there, Ellie. Stay there. That's now open them. Inhale, open the hands again. Great. Palms facing the knees. Bring little finger in. Ring middle first. Thumb round fingers. Exhale, knuckles to the knees. Inhale, open the hands. Hands are facing each other. Bring the thumb into the palm. Each individual finger around the thumb. Gentle squeeze. Exhale, knuckles to the knees. Bring the arms down. We're staying in bridge. You can bring the arms above you if you want to. A crucifixy kind of position, or hands a little bit away from the side of the body. Great lift there, Deb. Lovely. Inhale, tuck tailbone. Lengthen through the lower back. Exhale, relax the jaw and the forehead. Head is heavy. Inhale, spread the ribs. Squeeze your prop. Exhale, bring upper and mid back down only. Squeeze your roll, tuck tailbone. Big inhale. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the roll, bring lower back and pelvis all the way down. Great work. Remove the roll from between your thighs. Twisted root abs, stage 1 and 2. Sorry, I tried to whisper that, but you know. Twisted root abs, stage 1 and 2. So, clasping the hands behind the head, crossing your left thigh over your right. You can either run the left calf alongside the right leg or hook the foot under the calf. Take a very, very big inhale into the lower back. Squeeze your thighs towards each other, squeeze the sit bones. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor, send the knees up, squeeze thighs, send the feet up, belly pull it down. Inhale, uncurl the pelvis, bring the shoulder blade tips down, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the sit bones. Exhale, lift elbows skywards, send the knees and feet skywards, squeeze sit bones, pull belly down. Inhale, uncurl pelvis, bring the shoulder blade tips down, stay with it. Exhale, send the elbows skywards, feet and knees skywards, squeeze sit bones, curl tailbone, pull belly down. Inhale, keep the feet lifted. Bring head and shoulders down. One hand on top of the left thigh and then the other hand on top of that. Head and shoulders stay down for stage 2. Exhale, press. Hands and thighs towards each other. Squeeze the thighs and the sit bones. Curl the tailbone, pull belly down. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, uncurl the pelvis. Exhale, press. Hands and thighs towards each other. Squeeze the thighs, pull belly muscles down. Inhale, uncurl the pelvis. Exhale, press. Hands and thighs towards each other. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the sit bones, feet, knees skywards, belly down. Inhale, feet down. Good job. Uncurl your legs. Put the heels of your hand at the juncture where your thighs and your hips meet. And then just do a little bit of back traction. So take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, gently push the heels of the hand into that area and then curl the pelvis up slightly. So you'll feel this in the lower back as well. Take another breath and do the same again. And then cross your right thigh over your left. Pick the feet up, either hook the right ankle under the calf or run it alongside the calf. The first cross is the important one. Clasp hands behind the head. We're over the camel's hump, twisted root up, stage one. Big inhale into the lower back. Press the lower back down, curl tailbone. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Squeeze your thighs together, knees and feet up. Curl the tailbone, pull belly down. Great lift, Deb. Inhale, uncurl pelvis, bring shoulder blade tips down. Exhale, lift the elbows skywards. Lovely lift, spidey. Squeeze the thighs, curl tailbone, pull belly down. Inhale, uncurl pelvis. Exhale, curl pelvis, squeeze the sit bones, curl, that's it, send the feet and the knees up, elbows skywards, lovely there, Jen, relax the forehead, pull belly down. Inhale, uncurl pelvis, head and shoulders down, keep the feet lifted. One hand on top of the thigh, the other hand on top of that. As you exhale, press hands and thighs towards each other, stay with it, Ellie, squeeze the thighs, pull belly down. Relax your face, beauty, Ellie. Inhale, uncurl pelvis. Exhale, press hands and thighs towards each other. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the sit bones, pull belly down. Good job, Liz. Stay with it, stay with it. Inhale, uncurl pelvis. Final one. Exhale, press hands and thighs towards each other. Squeeze the sit bones. Curl the tailbone, pull the belly down. Inhale, uncurl pelvis. Untangle legs, pop the feet down. Great work. Roll over onto your sides. Come onto all fours. We are doing wrist stretches, stage 2 and palmar flexion. So we're on the hands and the knees. So stage 2, palms are down, heel of hand is underneath the shoulder. Okay, palms down, heel of hand underneath the head of the shoulder. Fingers are spread, but again, you're not straining them. So they're spread maybe 50, maybe 60%. You can either keep your toes curled under or push through the shins. Now push the floor away with the heels of the hand. And if you want to go a little bit further, you can bend the elbows towards the knees a little bit. You'll also bring the bum back a little. If the heel of your hand is coming up, you're not getting the stretch, so just move back again. You're kind of pushing into the ground with the heel of the hand here, okay? And then inhale, straighten the arms, turn the hands over. Fingers are facing forwards now. Sit your bum back on your heels, palmar flexion, where your hands are from where you left them. Turn them over so the backs of the hands are on the ground now. Bend your elbows an awful lot. So my toes are curled under here to start with. Take a very big breath in. As you breathe in, start to straighten the arms, pushing the backs of the hands, the fingernails into the ground. Be very gentle, be very mindful. Super intense. If your arms are straight, you can feel, keep the arms straight, and you can feel for moving the bum back towards the heels. Again, you're pressing the back of the hand, so where the wrist and the hand meet into the ground, maybe 30%. It's a very, very intense stretch. If there is any pain, you are going too far. If you're getting any sort of sharp, electric, stabby sensations, you've gone too far. Bend the elbows. And then bend the elbows. Turn the hands over. Meet the hands in this way. So clasp the hands. And then do little kind of like wavy rolls through the wrist. Go one way and then go the other way. So really going for a little wave, that's it. And then bring the forearms together, keep the hands clasped. And then do wrist rolls one way and then wrist rolls the other way. That's it. Great work. Nice, Spidey. And release. turbo dog. Into turbo dog with one leg up. Turbo dog into turbo dog, one leg up. Now, if you are shoulder tweaky and you don't want to do turbo dog, then do dolphin, hands clasped, one leg up. Otherwise, turbo dog. We are doing 5 breaths in turbo dog, and then we're going to do 3 breaths with one leg lifted, up to. So just feel for what works for you, okay? So have the knees under the hips, toes are curled under, heel of hands under the shoulders, then move the hands forwards 4 to 6 inches. Remember, the further forward you move your hands, the more challenging turbo dog becomes. When you bend your elbows, your shoulders should still be behind your elbows. If you're bending your elbows like this, you need to shift your bum back. So your elbows and your shoulders. Yeah, great, Deb. That's it. Lovely. Now, elbows bent towards the ground, tweeze upper arms towards each other. Turbo puppy, stay here if you want to. Otherwise, straighten the legs. Walk the feet a little bit closer towards the face if you want to. Keep sending elbows towards the floor. Check in with shoulders and elbows. Relax the head down. Do your own breath count here. So 5 breaths in turbo dog, and then 3 breaths with one leg up, or just go with what works for you. You don't have to do 5 and 3. They're just your little maximum numbers. That's it. Great, Deb. Lovely. Great with the shoulders and the elbows there, Deb. Lovely, Spidey. Right side, Spidey. Tweeze it in more. That's it. That's it. Good job, Liz. Lovely. Relax your head, Ellie. Relax, relax. Ah, yes. Great. Lovely, Jen. That's it. If you can reach the wall, you can put your foot against the wall, and that'll help you sort of lengthen through hammies and quads. Yes, and give it a bit of a push. That's it. And then push the floor away with the heels of the hands as well. Great. Ah, yeah. Newfound energy there. Beautiful. That's it. Great, Liz. Really good. Keep lifting up through the shoulders, Liz. So keep it nice. Ah, yes. Super. Keep it nice and active. You haven't changed legs, change legs. Really work those shoulders. So you're feeling for moving the head of the shoulders back as you're in this turbo dog, even in dolphin. And finishing up. Great work. Length through the back of your spine, Deb, is awesome. Great. Really awesome. Coming to standing. Sun salutations. Sun salutations. So feel the edge of your skin as you work through space here. So as you're reaching up and folding forwards and moving your body, notice the shape you're making. Notice the container of your skin. Clasping. Hands at chest. Tucking tailbone down. Feeling for your ASIS bone. Feeling for having that over the heels. And clasping hands at chest. Inhale, reach arms skywards, lengthen through the spine, hug the sternum down. Exhale, forward fold, feet are active. Lunge, inhale, left foot back, bring the knee down, reach the arms up, sink forwards if you want to. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank, bring the knees down, lower all the way down, push the floor away, you never want to get there. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders for low cobra. Tuck tailbone, reach back with the feet. Inhale, lift the elbows 3 inches off the floor. Exhale, drag chest forward, come all the way down. Hands under shoulders, push back into down dog. Lunge, inhale, left foot forward, back knee down. Reach the arms up. Hug the sternum in, so you kind of, that's it, keeping it low. Sink hips forward if you want to. Exhale, hands down, step forward into forward bend, push the floor away, curl your way up or reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, reach arms skywards. We're staying here for an extra breath. Exhale, fold forwards. Extra breath here. That's it, extra breath. Relax the head down, inhale. Exhale, push the floor away with the feet. Lunge, inhale, right foot back. Reach the arms up. Scapular activation. Turn the palms to face forwards. Take a big inhale. Send the arms back. Exhale, bend the elbows to come into goalpost. Keep sending the arms and forearms back. Squeeze shoulder blades towards each other. This time on your inhale, you're crossing your hands behind you. Keep sending the arms back. Inhale, cross arms behind the head, not touching. Exhale, bring the hands back into goalpost. Inhale, cross the hands behind you the other way. Exhale, hands into goalpost. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. Good job. Squeeze ankles towards each other, lower all the way down. Lovely, shoulders away from ears. Low cobra, elbows under shoulders. Inhale, push the floor away, lift elbows 3 inches off the floor, tuck tailbone. Exhale, drag, that's it, let's drag chest forward, come all the way down. Push back into down dog. Lunge with scapular activation. Inhale, reach the step right foot forwards for lunge, reach the arms up. Turn the hands to face forwards, send the arms back. Big inhale here. As you exhale, bend the elbows towards the shoulders. Keep sending the hands, forearms, elbows back. Squeeze shoulders towards each other. Inhale, hands cross behind the head. Keep the sternum hugged low. Exhale, hands back into goalpost. Squeeze shoulders towards each other. Head of the shoulders, deltoids, send them back. Inhale, cross the hands behind the head. Sternum is low. Exhale, back into goalpost. Send the arms back. Inhale, reach the arms up, wrap shoulders forward. Notice the difference. Lovely, Spidey. Exhale, hands down, step forward into forward bend. Super. Take an extra breath here. Exhale, relax in the lower back. Inhale, spread the ribs. Exhale, push the floor away. Inhale, keep pushing the floor away. Curl your way up, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, reach arms skywards. Exhale, fold forwards. Lunge, inhale, left foot back. Reach, that's it, reach the arms up. Sink hips forwards if you want to. Lovely, Liz. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. Lovely. Bring the knees down, lower all the way down. So shoulders away from ears. Good move in the shoulders, Jen. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift into a low cobra. Tuck tailbone, reach back with feet. Exhale, drag chest forward. Great low cobra there, Ellie. Lovely through the lower back. Push back into down dog. Lunge, inhale, left foot forwards. Bring the back knee down. Reaching the arms up. Notice the movement you've got on your scapula just from that little bit of attention we've paid them. Exhale, hands down, step forward into forward bend. Curl your way up, we'll push the floor away and reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Scapular press-ups on this round when we come into plank. Inhale, reach arms up. We are doing 10 of them. Exhale, fold forwards. Lunge, inhale, right foot back. Bring the knee down, reach the arms skywards, sink forwards if you want to. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank, stay in plank. You can either do this with the knees down or you do this with the legs straight. So what you're doing scapular press-ups up to 10 of them. So inhale, push the floor away, arc through the upper back. Exhale, you're just lowering the shoulder blades down, so your shoulder blades might click. Arms stay straight. Inhale, push up. Exhale, drop the chest towards the ground, or drape the chest. Inhale, push up. Exhale, drape chest to ground. Inhale, push up. As I do a few more, up to 10. Great speed, Spidey. Once you've done a few more, stay in plank. So you walk, moving through the shoulder blades there, Liz. So you kind of that motion. So your chest comes forward, shoulders come, that's it. And everyone, plank. Bring the knees down if they're not down. Lower down. Coming into low cobra, elbows under shoulders. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift up into low cobra. Drag the chest forward. Articulate each set of ribs as you come down. Super. Push back into down dog. Lunge. Inhale, right foot forwards. Reach the arms skywards. Exhale, hands down. Lovely sink forward, Deb. Step forward into forward bend. Inhale, push the floor away. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. grab a drink if you have one handy. Coming into B series with 2 pose vignettes and some inversions. First standing pose is going to be lunge, toes curled under, back, knee up. Lunge, toes curled under, back, knee up. Hands at chest. Lovely. Inhale, reach arms skywards, send the bum back, keep the knees over the hips. Take your time, Jen, forgive me. Exhale, fold forwards, flatten the hands, bend the knees if you need to. Then inhale, scoop the chest open and definitely bend the knees here. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Lower all the way down. Cobra or low cobra. Lift up into your back bend. Great back bend, Ellie. Push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forwards for lunge, toes curled under. Bring the back knee down. This is a long, wide lunge, so make your lunge wider. Hands stay on the floor. Activate the front foot. Inhale, back toes are curled under. Pick the back knee up. And then either keep the hands on the floor, bring the hands to the thigh, or reach the arms skywards. Now, if you're reaching the arms skywards, I want you to play with this. Bend the back knee a little. Feel for sending the back, you're kind of tucking the tailbone under. So you're bending the back knee a little and you're sending the back thigh forward slightly. That helps you lift your lower back away from your sternum. That's it, Jen. That's it, Spidey. Yeah. Super, Deb. Yeah. That's it, Liz. That's it. Stay with it. Great. Perfect there, Ellie. Really, really good. So you're lifting up out of the lower back. Slightly different activation. Exhale, hands down. Good job, Liz. Lounge lunge. Lounge lunge. So your left foot is forward. You're hugging your left shin, your left thigh into the side of your body. Right hand starts under the shoulder. Then move it forwards about 4 inches. Out to the side, 4-ish inches. So it might even come off the mat. Then turn the hand out. Now, inhale, send the chest down, shoulder will come up to the ear, uncurl the toes, and exhale, rotate your sternum towards your left thigh. Now, once you're here, curl your back toes back under. So once you're kind of arcing your ribs towards the right, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, with the toes curled under, reach the heel back, lengthen through the thigh, then uncurl toes, and then maybe twist a little bit deeper. If that feels like too much, then don't do that. Relax your head, beauty Liz. Yes, great. Beautiful. Everyone, lovely. Inhale, untwist. Step back into plank. That little extra, yeah. Do your version of chaturanga. Hello, Mocha. Great, that's it, Liz. Now drag the chest forward and come down. Super, everyone, great there. Push back into down dog. Lovely, Jen. Inhale, step your right foot forward for lunge, toes curled under, back knee up. Widen your lunge. Keep both hands on the floor. That's it. And then inhale, pick your back knee up. And as you exhale, choose where you want your hands to be. On the thigh, hips, up in the air, on the ground, you can choose. If you want to play with that gentle tilting of the pelvis, then bend the back knee a little. It just helps you straighten up so you get this lovely chest and hip alignment. Yeah, that's it, Deb. That's it, Liz. Yeah. Great, Spidey. Keep the jaw soft, Spidey. Jen, super. Perfect. Ellie, equally. Bend your back knee a bit more, Ellie. And then lift out of the lower back a little bit. Yeah, great. That, perfect. Everyone, hands down. Lounge lunge. Lounge lunge. So you're hugging the right thigh into the side of the body, fingers around the right shin. Left hand under shoulder. Move it forwards 4 inches. Out to the side 4-ish inches. Turn the hand out so the middle finger is like 45 degrees from you. Back toes curled under. Take a just big breath in before you sink into it. Big breath in, as if you're doing a pigeon. Lift the knee, send the heel back, then bring the knee down again. So you've already got a bit more length there. Hug thigh into chest. Big inhale, drape the chest down. Left shoulder comes up to left ear. And as you exhale, twist towards the right leg. You're feeling for keeping as much of the top of the foot and the top of the thigh of the back leg facing the ground, so facing the mat as you can. If your left hip bone is on the floor, you've come too far. Once you're in that position, if you wanna, you can curl the back toes under again. You can reach back with the heel. Don't lift the knee too far. Lengthen a bit more and then twist a little bit deeper. But only if that feels good. You don't want to give yourself a groin injury. Just feel that's it. Great, Deb. Everyone imagine my left hand is, or my hand is on your left rib cage. And you're kind of gently arcing. It's like you're C-shaping your left rib cage into my hand. That's it. Relax your neck even more, Spidey. Ah, yes. Super. Inhale. Everybody, come back to center. Step into down dog. Find your wall. Bring the knees down. Down dog on the wall with or without splits. If you are going for the splits option, I'd like you to do 2 breaths with both feet on the wall. So you're going to do 1 breath with both feet on the wall, do your splits option, put both feet back on the wall and then take another breath. Okay, so it's 2 breaths but split up. Splits. Anyways, so fuzzy pillows. Right, so toes on the floor, balls of feet against the wall, knees under hips, heels of hands underneath the shoulders. Either keep them there, if you want to make it a little bit easier, bring the heels of the hands forwards of the shoulders a couple of inches and then out to the side an inch. Push the floor away with the heels of the hand. Inhale, lift up through the upper back, wrap shoulders, activate armpit muscles. Exhale, straighten the legs, keep balls of feet, toes of feet on the floor. Heels come up the wall. And then on your next inhale, push the floor away with the heels of the hand. Bring one foot a little bit higher than doorknob height up the wall, and then the other one. Push the floor away, pull the belly in, curl the tailbone. Yeah, good curl, Jen. Great with the legs there, Liz. Super. Anyone who's going further, come into splits. You're lifting one leg off the wall. Great, Ellie. Otherwise, you're keeping both feet on the wall, which isn't a bad option because you can really actively feel for pushing the heels of the way, really getting into the trapezius muscles rather than focusing on the leg. That's it. Good lift, Lizzie. Love, 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 lovely. Lovely, Jen. Spidey, great. Keep the sternum hugged. Great job, Deb. Really good. Push the floor away with heels of the hands rather than gripping with the fingertips. Gorgeous, Ellie. That's it. Great. Now hug your belly towards me. Chest towards the wall. That's it. Good job, Jen. Everyone, come on down. Super. Really, really good. Inhale. Come into down dog. Step your left foot forwards for warrior 1 with bird wing. Warrior 1 with bird wing. So inhale, left foot forwards for warrior 1. And then bird wing. Again, back foot, if you want to, you can turn it to face forward to help you lift out of that hip, or you have the foot at 30 degrees. You choose what works for your hips. Hugging upper arms, elbows into the side of the body. Sternum stays nice and low to keep that spine straight. Chin level with the floor, push the head back a fraction. Inhale. Spread the ribs, move head of the shoulders back. As you exhale, send the forearms out, hugging the elbows, upper arms into the body. They do not lose contact with the body. Squeeze the armpits again. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, head of the shoulders back. Hug arms, elbows into the body. Send the forearms out. Inhale, back to center. Keep the elbows hugged in so they're always in contact with the body. They never lose touch. Exhale, send the arms out. Keep hugging the upper arms and elbows in. Inhale, back to center. Nomad's pose. Bring both hands down. Bring the back knee down. Left foot is now straight. The left leg is straight. Right knee and hip in line with each other. Flex the left foot towards the shin. Push down with that left heel. Not the knee, the heel. You're pushing into the floor with the heel. If you've got blocks handy and you want to use a block to help lengthen the back, you can do that too. We're going to activate our hamstrings. Are you ready? Talk to your hamstrings. Tell them what's about to happen. Keep the foot flexed. Take a big breath in. Either energetically or physically, lift your front leg off the floor. If you've got your leg lifted, rep the leg up 5 times. 4, 5. Now hold it up. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Bring the heel down. Good job. Then come into a forward bend over that front leg, keeping the right hip and knee in line with each other. Mine's just shifted. If you want to go a little bit further, start to bring the ball of the foot towards the ground. So it's the forward bend isn't as important as moving ball of foot towards the ground. So I'd much rather your head didn't touch your shin. You were lengthening through your back and you're lengthening through the hamstrings. Now squeeze, press the left heel into the ground, squeeze left leg. So your left bum, cheek, your left hammy, quad, knee, calf, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Keep squeezing, we're not holding the breath, but we are squeezing, squeezing, and release. And then come into a bit more of a forward bend. Good job, Liz. Inhale, bend the knee. Sink forwards into a long lunge. Sink forwards. That's it. Yeah. Good job. And then step back into down dog. Good work. Inhale, right foot forward for bird wing. You see that bird wing lulls you into a bit of a false sense, doesn't it? Or maybe not. No false sense at all. Inhale, right foot forward. Shaking the head, Jen. Hug. Elbows in. Upper arms in. Hands are 50% active. So we're up on the feet. That's it for warrior 1. Right foot forwards. That's it. Hugging arms in. You're facing forwards. Front foot is active. Huge inhales. Head of the shoulders. Send it back. The actual head, move it back so that the back of the head is in line with the tailbone. Exhale. Send the forearms out. Imagine that I'm pushing on the outside edges of your arms. Inhale. Back to center. As you exhale, send the forearms out. I'm pushing on the outside edge. My hands are on the inside edges now, like in this position. I'm pushing back. Bring your forearms back, like I'm putting resistance there. So don't make them work to come back. Inhale or exhale, send the forearms out. Resistance, resistance. Exhale, inhale, bring the arms back in. Release the hands. Nomad's pose. Both hands down. Bring the back knee down. Then either keep your toes curled under at the back or push through the shin. It just depends on how you get better balance. Straighten your front leg. Front leg must be straight, okay? And then feel for having that hip down because it's going to want to hoik up. So keep it relatively level. Flex foot towards the shin. If you've got a block or something, you're more than welcome to use that. I get better length through my back when I do. If I've got my hands down and my back tends to arc. So I tend to always use a block. You guys know what I think about lengthening through the spine. So push the heel down into the ground. Push the heel down. Flex foot actively towards the shin. Push, push, push through that heel. Push, 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 push. Engage that leg and release. Either energetically or physically, lift your front leg off the floor. Feel the length through the back. If it's lifted, wrap the leg up 5 times. And then hold the leg up. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Lengthen through the back. Exhale, bring the heel down. Push through the heel a little bit more. Push, 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 push. Come into a forward bend. Keep pushing through that heel. Engage that whole leg. Squeeze your glute, your hammy, your quads, your calves. Squeeze your ankle. Push, push, push. Exhale, release. And then come into a forward bend a little bit more. And then feel for bringing the ball of the foot down, keeping the leg straight. That's it. relaxing the head. Inhale, bend the knee, sink forwards, come into a long lunge. If your back toes curled under, uncurl them. Just come into a long lunge. And then sink back again, come back all the way. And then sink forward again. I know we didn't do that on the other side. And step back into downward facing dog. Now, splits on the wall or dolphin on the wall. Splits on the wall or dolphin. So splits on the wall, remember, unlike turquoise spider woman, which I got all wrong last week, heels of your feet are against the wall, as if you're doing down dog. Okay, but the heels of the feet are against the wall. You're not on the toes, it's the heels. Coming into a down dog, and then you start to bring a foot up the wall. Okay, this might be where you're going. So the knee is bent. Or you might be able to get the leg up here. Or you might be able to get the leg up here. Once the leg's up here, you can start to walk your torso back towards your leg. The leg that is in the air, the toes stay curled under. You're not pointing the foot. The toes stay flexed. Imagine this is my wall, okay? If heels are against the wall and this is too tight, you can't quite get the room to get the leg up, come away from the wall. Bring the leg up. Walk towards the leg. Slide the leg up. Okay? Your turn. So come into your down dogs. Either heels on the wall, or if you know that your hammies are super, super tight, that's it. You're all there, fantastic. Then bring a leg up the wall. Great. Ha-ha, oh, amazing, everyone. So the toes stay curled under, you're reaching up to the heel, and then you're walking your torso back towards the wall, if you want to. If this is enough, then you just stay there. Keep reaching that foot up the wall. As you walk your torso towards the foot, you'll find that you need to creep your foot on the wall, up the wall a bit more. Great. Push, push, push. That's it, Spidey. Push the floor away with the heel of your hands rather than your fingertips. Good job, Jen. Lovely. Lovely, Liz. Super. Really good. Ellie, great through your shoulders. Keep pushing through your shoulders. And everybody, a foot down, change legs. You can come onto the knees if you want to, and then just give your shoulders a little bit of a roll, a bit of a shrug. It's quite a lot going through the shoulders there. So when you're coming up into these, any type of inversion, this area, really, really, really push through here. This is where the strength is, okay? Your fingers might go white, because you are going to be pushing through the fingers too. So my fingertips, if I'm pushing through them, they tend to go a little bit white. But feel for pushing here. As you push here, you activate here. Right down here, these trapezius muscles down here. These ones that when you prod them are really sore. Okay, so as we start to activate them, we start to release them, we start to strengthen and lengthen them. And then we're up in handstand before we know it. Change legs. Exactly. Booyakasha. Change legs. That's great, Ellie. Super girl. Fantastic. Really good. That's it. Heels against the wall and then bringing the other leg up. Spidey, you've done both sides. You could do a nose to toes handstand if you want to. That's it. Great. So if doing nose to toes, remember your uncurling toes. That's it. Great. Oh, little Mia. Great, Jen. Really super. Keep pushing the floor away with the foot on the ground. Stay with that, Liz. That's great. Lovely, lovely, Deb. Great there, Spidey. Kisses from Mia. And everybody bring the leg down. Super. Really good work. Great work. Come back to your mats. Coming into extended warrior variation. Come back to your mats, come into downward facing dog, then step left foot forwards for extended warrior variation. Left foot forwards. So left forearm on left thigh. And we've been really lengthening these muscles, so you should feel quite strong in this warrior two. So left forearm on left thigh, so extended warrior variation, then right arm wraps behind you and then you're grabbing the thigh. Or you can do twisting lunge, twisting warrior two, that works as well, Jen. It works fine. You can absolutely do twisting warrior. It's like you read my mind. It was going through my mind. Do I do twisting warrior into interlock or do I do extended warrior into pigeon? So you completely read it right. Awesome. Really good. So you're relaxing left ear to left shoulder and then you're lifting up through. That's it. Lovely lift. Great. Liz, that's super. Really lift up through left side ribs. Spidey, that's lovely. Yeah, you've almost got your thigh there, Deb. That's awesome. Stay with it, Ellie. Push that forearm into that thigh. Now lift up out of that shoulder. Send your left ribs towards your knee. Yeah, that's it. Everybody release. Coming into pigeon. If you want to go a level further, do pigeon, sternum to ankle. So pigeon, if you're doing pigeon, you can have your heel anywhere between your groin and the front of the mat. And then you're coming to a forward bend. If your hips are super tight, bend the back leg and come over the foot or the shin. If you're doing sternum to ankle, you have no choice. You have to sit on your left sit bone. Front shin must be perpendicular, must be in line with the front of the mat. If it means you need to bend your back leg to keep that sit bone down, then bend your back leg. If your hips are open enough to straighten the leg, then do that. Hands either side of the front foot or grabbing hold of the foot, and then you're drawing sternum to ankle. You might need to bend your back leg, or you do pigeon. So pigeon, you're coming over the front shin. If your hips are super tight and you don't want to pad the left sit bone, then sit on the left sit bone, bend the back leg, and come into a forward bend diagonally. You're all in great variations there. Anyone whose leg is straight, curl your back toes under, even if you've already done it. Take a big inhale, pick the knee up, send the heel back, lengthen through right hip. Exhale, release through hip, bring knee down, uncurl toes. Lovely. Great. Now, PNF release. Take a very big breath in. Hold the breath, squeeze your bum. Really squeeze the bum, squeeze the hips, squeeze the belly, squeeze that whole right leg, maybe even squeeze the left leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Really squeeze, squeeze through the mouth. Exhale, let go. Notice if you've got a bit more room. You could curl the back toe under, lift the knee again. Feel if you've got a bit more space in the hip. Inhale, release. Step back into plank. Do a little chaturanga with a back bend of your choice. Low cobra, cobra, or up dog. Up dog, arms are straight, knees are lifted. Cobra, elbows bent, knees down. Low cobra, elbows under shoulders. Great, Liz. Push back into downward facing dog. Lovely chaturanga there. Lovely spiny. Push back into down dog. Inhale, right foot forward for extended warrior variation. So right forearm on right thigh, relax right ear to right shoulder. Left hand reaches behind you and grabs the thigh. The tendency is to do this. Lift the torso off the thigh. Yeah, then relax right ear to right shoulder. The other thing we often do in this is this. So you're sticking your chest forward. Keep the sternum low. You're pushing down to the outside edge of that left leg in particular, spreading the toes on the floor with the back foot, picking the toes up with the front foot, pushing through inside edge of your front foot. Good. Check in with your intent. If you're working with the skin sensation, feel the sensation of the skin. Even the pads of the feet. Active hands on everyone. Fantastic. Nice relaxed jaw, Liz. Lovely. Everyone release. Bring both hands down. Pigeon, sternum to ankle, or pigeon. Sternum to ankle. You must be sitting on your right sit bone. It must sit on right sit bone, front shin in line with the edge of the mat. If you're in pigeon, you can bring the heel of your foot closer towards your groin, sit on right sit bone. If your hip is really high up, grab a prop, pop it underneath your sit bone, then come forwards. If that still doesn't work, bend the back leg a lot and then come into a diagonal forward bend. Nice, Ellie, really good. Haircut is awesome, I love it. Great, Spidey. Anyone who's got their legs straight, big breath in, curl your toes under, lift your knee, exhale, send the heel back. Bring the knee down. Now, PNF release. Big inhale into your lower and mid back. Down to the hips. Hold the breath. Squeeze hips. Squeeze glutes, hammies, quads. Squeeze that whole back leg, maybe even squeeze the lower back. Squeeze the belly. Don't squeeze the jaw, but squeeze all those areas. Through the mouth, exhale, let go. Feel for a little bit more space. Good work. Inhale. Slowly, slowly. Walk your hands up. Step into downward facing dog. We have one more vignette. One more. Inhale. Step your left foot forwards for lunge H to B. Lunge H to B. Left foot forwards, back knee down. So you can either sink your hips forward, grab the ankle, draw heel to bum, or you can stay quite upright. If you're staying upright, you must be padding underneath your knee because you're going to be on your kneecap here. Okay, otherwise sink forward so that you're more on the thigh side of the kneecap. If you are going further, fingertips, face, toes, and you're coming into H to be that way. Forearm or palm of hand, if they're on the thigh at the front, you can use them to traction that thigh bone. So I'm using the heel of my hand to traction my thigh forward a fraction. You can use your forearm equally as good. Stay in this and just listen up to where we're going. You're either coming into working towards splits, or you're coming into pigeon, twisting to the foot or sternum to ankle. If you did pigeon before, you're doing sternum to ankle now. If you did sternum to ankle, you're doing to the foot or splits. So release. Either working towards splits. So this is working towards splits. This is working towards splits. This is working towards splits. So you're working this whole area in a way that works for you. Or you do these kind of things. You start, your front leg is straight, your back toes are curled under, your hands are on the ground, and you're just sort of shuffling your feet to come to splits. If you're doing the pigeon, you are sitting on your left sit bone, bending your right leg a lot. So you can see mine is more than 90 degrees, and then you're bringing sternum towards the foot. Fantastic. Yeah, everyone is going, yeah, great. Lovely work with splits there, Ellie. No, come into pigeon, yeah. You don't need to work with splits at all. Great. That's it. Relax your throat, Spidey. Now, balloon the breath into the lower back, Ellie. That's it. And do the PNF release in this one as well. So you're squeezing your glutes, hold for 10, up to 10, and then release. Those of you in splits, push down through your front heel. Big inhale. Actively push down through front heel. You're not holding the breath, but you're pushing down through front heel, activating that whole left leg from glute all the way down to toes. Push, 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 push. And then release. Notice, aha. That's it. Slowly, slowly ease your way out. Good release, Ellie. Push back into downward facing dog. We are almost there. Inhale, step your right foot forwards for lunge H to B. Lunge H to B. Right foot forwards, back knee down. We did some horrible things with legs, so I kind of knocked tower slides on the head for today because we've done some pretty nasty things, but good things. Lunge your thumb, either sinking forwards or staying upright, bending the back knee, grabbing the foot, drawing heel towards the bum. Front hand, either heel of hand on thigh or forearm, and you're pushing the thigh away. Relaxing the jaw, feeling for lifting both sides of the ribs away from the waist. Exhaling, pulling the belly in. Could do a little PNF release here too. Big inhale. Now hold the breath, squeeze everything except your jaw, shoulders, face, neck. Squeeze your whole body, squeeze your belly, squeeze your bum, squeeze your upper arms, squeeze it all, particularly sit bones and thighs, squeeze, and exhale, release. Yeah, good job. Release the foot. Splits or pigeon sternum to ankle or twisting pigeon to the foot. Nice, that's it. So you're sitting on the right sit bone, you're there, Ellie, perfect, lovely. You're working towards splits. Great, lovely. If you kind of, that's it. Great work, Deb. That's it. Lovely, Jen. So your back, you're in splits. Your back toes, feel for keeping them curled under. The way, yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. A little bit more intense. It just opens up the muscles a little bit more. Now. Yes, Jen.
Question.
Yes.
With splits, do I need to concentrate on keeping my torso straight forward? Because my which is hard. I know the answer to this. The hard bit is keeping my torso forward. What my torso wants to do is twist.
Twist over, yeah. Yes, it is. In an ideal world, you want to keep working your torso forwards. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I knew the answer. Yeah,
it is a bit more difficult. But if you twist your torso, what you can do is when you're working with splits, okay, so bring the back knee down. Bring the back knee down, work with splits with the front leg. So as you can see, my torso is pretty twisted here. Twist the other way. So if my right leg is forward, I'm twisting over towards the right. Okay, so you can work with that. And then you'll find, once you then get into splits, when you then come into splits, you'll find that your torso is much more straight. But it will naturally be twisted because your hips are going to be lopsided. Yeah, so they're not going to be full straight on, because if you imagine your hips, this one is long and this one is short. Yeah, you're shortening this one and lengthening this one, so they're going to be a little bit lopsided.
Oh, I think maybe I've been trying to keep them too square. I might try making them a little bit more lopsided. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good question. Good question. Those of you in splits, Jen, take a few more breaths there. Everybody else, come on out. Step back into down dog. Walk those hands to feet or feet to hands. Either find your wall or not. Do a forward bend with neck traction. You can either bring your back against the wall or sit bones on the wall, or you just hang out where you are. That's it. That's it, Jen. Yeah. So from there, what you can do, feel for bringing your left arm over your right thigh. So maybe make the blocks a bit taller. Oh yeah, great, fantastic. That's it. Yeah, good job. That's it. Perfect. That will kind of help reset your hip flexors. You'll feel it. Come on out, Jen. Come into your down dog with a forward bend and neck traction. You don't have to do neck traction if you don't want to. It's funny, I've not been doing neck traction at all recently. I find that I put more tension into my neck when I do it. And My neck then aches the next day because I've just tensified it too much or tractioned it out too much. Great, that looks great, Ellie, lovely. Nice, Spidey. If you've got neck traction, release neck traction. 2 breaths there, lovely Deb. That's it now, that's it. And everybody, slowly work your way up. Liz, push yourself off the wall first, then work your way up. We are unwinding with frog belly down, and then we are coming into Savasana. So frog belly down, in an ideal world, you need a bit of padding for your knees. So we're not using a roll and we're not using a block, because again, we're going to do that lovely thing called PNF release. So I do like to pad my knees with this, the inside edges of my feet, of my knees. And then frog belly down. I think better from the side, probably. So your knees and hips are in line. Shuffle this way. Knees and hips are in line. You're up on the hands to start with. Heels and knees are in line. So you've got right angular legs, flexing feet towards the shins. That's it. And you're kind of sinking. So the legs will spread apart. So you're sinking down to your first point of resistance. It's quite intense. If you've got further to go, come down the forearms. Sink a little bit more. Keep feet flexed. If you've got further to go still, you can reach the arms forward. Come down on the belly. Bring the forehead down. Now, wherever you are in your frog, stay with it. We are doing a couple of PNF releases here. So, nice, Spidey. Take a very large inhale. Hold the breath. Now, squeeze your glutes, your hammies. You're pulling them inwards towards your belly. That's the kind of squeeze. So you're contracting them back in as you squeeze them. You're squeezing the sit bones towards each other. Through the mouth, exhale, let the squeeze go. Feel if you've got a little bit more space. Now with this PNF release, you're either physically or energetically lifting the heels and the feet off the floor. So big inhale. Hold the breath. Feel for lifting the feet, the ankles off the floor. You're squeezing, so you're sending your knees in towards your bum. Keep squeezing, keep lifting. Bring the heels down through the mouth. Exhale, let go. And then just notice if you move side to side ever so gently to see if you've got a little bit more room. Then take 2 more breaths here. That's it, Jen. The way I tend to come out of it is I move my torso forwards to straighten my legs. And yeah, that's it. Bringing the legs together, rolling over onto the side, rolling over onto your backs. Savasana. Final relaxation. Great work, everyone. Frog belly down is such a nice way to unwind, especially when you're not using a roll and a block. There's sometimes the roll and the block, it gives you a little bit of support. Sometimes it's nice to not have that pressure there, to be able to focus on just what's going on through the hips and the glutes and the sit bones, pubic bone, really. Great work, everyone. So you are settling into a position, into a shape where you can just let go, where you can lay fidget free, where you can let your bones get heavy, your muscles, your cell tissues, letting the eyes sink towards the back of the head if you're laying on your back. And if you're laying on your belly, just letting the back of the heart maybe sink down towards the ground, easing the shoulder blades kind of down towards the ground. Relaxing the forehead, space between the eyebrows. If we think and empath a lot, we get those little lines in between the eyebrows, just feeling for letting those go. Softening through the jaw. Feeling the shape of your body, the outline of your body as you lay in Savasana. Checking in with those areas that maybe felt a little bit more distant 90 minutes ago. Maybe you've brought them back online. Maybe you've added a bit of sparkle there. Just by noticing them, maybe you feel them a little more. Savasana. Final relaxation. taking a long, slow breath in. As you take the long, slow breath in, feel your skin boundary. Feel the edges of you. And as you exhale, slowly notice any gripping. Let any gripping go. Any unnecessary tension that you know you're still carrying, just feel for letting that go. And keeping the eyes closed, just bring your awareness to the structures around you. And then notice your hands and notice your feet. If you want to wiggle them, you can absolutely wiggle them, but you don't need to. And then give yourselves 3 more breaths. Let your body guide you. What do you need before you roll out of Savasana and either into the rest of your day or to bed? You look like Casper the Ghost, Spidey. And only when you are ready, roll over onto your side. And you are coming up with a very, very relaxed neck. The last thing to come up. And then bringing your hands together in a position that works for you and honors you. I'll be there in a sec, boy. I love you. Just close your eyes for a moment. Notice your shape. Notice your hands touching your body wherever they're touching. Notice the outline that is you, the 3-dimensional outline of your skin. Front, back, your boundary. My gorgeous Jen Jen. And my gorgeous Deb. Gorgeous Ellie. And gorgeous Spider. And gorgeous Liz. Thank you for coming this evening. Thank you for stepping onto your mats and working really hard. Thank you for honouring me by showing up the way you do and sharing your energy the way you do. Namaste. Great work, everyone. Great, great work. Well done, Liz.